Welcome to the 57th annual Christmas Daddies Telethon. Now, here's Steve Murphy.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 57th annual Christmas Daddies here on the Maritime TV stations of CTV. Merry Christmas, Maria.
Merry Christmas, Steve. What a pleasure it is to be here with you and this small but very mighty crew.
Absolutely. Small but mighty is the key. Of course, the most important part of the crew is here. It's you at home, and this is your opportunity to do what you've been doing for the last 56 years here on CJCH TV, and that is help the kids of the Maritime provinces to a happier Christmas with comfort and joy for 14,000 kids. And the phone lines are open right now on 1-844-400-1964 or at christmasdaddies.org. And by the way, Maria, this year we're into the 21st century here in Christmas Daddies with PayPal and e-transfers available for your donations now. So get on the phone and let's get started here.
Yeah, and well, in getting started, by the way, we have so much entertainment for you coming up. Music from some very amazing maritime artists and beyond as well, and some local kids get together to celebrate with us. Familiar faces, you will not be disappointed. Stay with us. We've got something for everyone.
Absolutely,
really,
and a few things have changed. And in fact, David Eade, who's our technical producer on the program today, says you and I are 7 feet apart,
yes.
Which is part of the COVID reality. But let's all get as close as we can here on television today and embrace the kids in the Maritimes. We've kept all the most important parts of the program intact, so we're going to have all of our terrific talent, as you've mentioned. All of our auction items are here. We have an online auction going, a 50-50 online as well. I want to underscore the talent. All of our programs, Moncton, Sydney, and Halifax, all working together, and each is going to be represented in full here on Christmas Daddies today.
Yes, and the need has never been greater. That's one of the reasons that we've come together to make Christmas Daddies happen this year. Of course, as we were talking before we even started the show, a lot of things have been canceled because of COVID-19. But Christmas Daddies, where there's a will, there's a way, and there's certainly a need, and we certainly hope that if you are able, you will make a donation.
And some things simply can't be canceled. Christmas can't be canceled, and the need of children can't be canceled. And of course, our desire, our obsessive desire to help kids at Christmas simply can't be affected. So please get on the phone right now. Make 2 calls. First, call a neighbor or a friend. Maybe call your friends and family outside the Maritimes.
Yes.
Remind them the Christmas Daddy Show is on the air. And then the second call can be to our toll-free number with our Alliant volunteers and all of our CTV volunteers, 844-400-1964.
And by the way, all the friends who aren't in the Maritimes, they can watch too, Steve. They can just go to the Christmas Daddies website and you can live stream it there and be part of the celebration yourself.
Absolutely right. And as we mentioned, we've got all 3 of our programs working together today. Let's check in now with Laura Brown and Ivan Daigle. Guys.
All right. Welcome to the Christmas Daddies 2020. We are here for the New Brunswick portion. I'm here live on the scene. Unfortunately, we can't all be together, so I've got Laura B.
Live on the screen. How you doing over there in Moncton there, Ivan D?
Oh, fantastic. The energy's just through the roof. The show's going to be amazing. We've got a lineup of talent, amazing performers.
We sure do. I'm coming to you from Fredericton, the waterfront here along the walking trail. And I'm so excited to be back again for Christmas Daddies. This year is going to be just like the best yet because we need it, right, Ivan D?
Absolutely. We absolutely do need it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the whole show, front to back.
That's right.
And now we're going to throw it to our friends in Cape Breton.
Welcome to the Cape Breton Christmas Daddies. We're glad you could join us. You know, it's been a year of challenges here, and for sure, those challenges are going to continue. And one of the challenges is making sure everybody in your community gets something for Christmas. We know it's tough. We know it's been a rough year. And we're asking you to dig just a little bit deeper. Every penny, nickel, dime, dollar that you can come up with will go to help someone in your community. So if you donate in the Sydney area, that money stays in Sydney. And it's the same like that throughout the Maritimes. You know, another grand tradition of being in Cape Breton is the music. And we're going to hear plenty of it today. We've called on Fred Lavery, our longtime musical director, to pull out some of the great performances of the past couple of years. You're going to hear from the late Rita McNeil, from Matt Minglewood. We're going to hear from Natalie McMaster, the Bear McNeils, the Privateers, High Society. All that great music you've heard is coming up. And remember, anything at this time of year that you can part with to help and donate will help us here and make someone's Christmas a lot happier. Thank you from the Christmas Daddies.
How's you going there, boy? It's Jimmy the Janitor in beautiful Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Christmas Daddies virtual edition. It is so virtual, I'm not really here. I'm actually in Florida. No, I'm only kidding. I'm on Victoria Row in Charlottetown, right next to the Guild Theater. This is where we're operating from today. And make that phone ring now. We need your donation. All the money raised comes back to Prince Edward Island. So I'm gonna go inside. We're gonna start the entertainment live from PEI. Back to you, Halifax.
Oh, Jimmy and Jeff, the whole gang's here, and we need you to get involved now. Pick up the phone, give us a call at 844-400-1964. I think Jeff said it very, very well. Do what you can. The need is probably greater this year. The reality, of course, is some of the fundraising has not been possible. That includes some of the larger donations that we're accustomed to seeing on Christmas Daddies weekend. So maybe you can do a little bit more if you find it in your heart and in your bank account. We also understand that some people, Maria, have had a very tough year. Maybe this isn't a year you are able to help. We understand that. But if you do find yourself in a place where fortune has smiled upon you and you'd like to help others, this is a great way to do it right here.
You know, last night on CTV News at 5, we spoke with someone from the Salvation Army, and they said this year more than ever, they've had people come in and say, I've never had to do this before. I've never had to ask for help. So if you are in that boat, maybe you're the one that's being helped. If you are not, maybe that's a reason for you to reach into your pocket today.
Absolutely. By the way, the volunteers have come through for us again. That includes our Alliant volunteers, our friends and colleagues at Alliant at the phone centers. These are the folks. There they are. Good morning, everybody. They will be answering the calls right across the Maritimes. And as Hutch said earlier, the money goes back to the community from which it comes. So if you're making a donation in Cape Breton or on Prince Edward Island, in New Brunswick, anywhere in Nova Scotia, you can count on the Salvation Army to make sure that money goes right back to the heart of where it came from.
Every part of the Maritimes is covered. Speaking of covering the Maritimes, now we're going to give you something to dance to or to smile to. Charlie Acorn, one of our favorites here at CTV News Atlantic, well, he is going to perform a song for us, an original actually. It's called See You for Christmas. It's written by Charlie and Chris Kirby, and of course Charlie's from Dartmouth. He's a 5-time East Coast Music Award winner. And by the way, he loves snowstorms, and he did ask for a vintage Fender guitar, Santa. So
He's been a very good boy.
if this performance gets him that guitar, I hope that's a good thing. Here's Charlie Acorn.
Hi everyone, it's Charlie Acorn coming to you live from, well, my workshop. And I just want to wish everybody watching today a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a safe, happy, and healthy New Year's. This is my original song called See You for Christmas. I was young, wild and reckless. It doesn't seem that long ago. I couldn't wait to get away and prove that I could make it on my own. The wind blows a little colder these days, and the sun don't want to stick around. The winter nights are so lonely out here, so I'm packing up my bags and I'm homeward bound. Coming home to see you for Christmas. I've been away too long. I'm gonna make it, I promise, singing my way back home. Promise me you'll wait for me before you put the lights up on the tree. Tell Mrs. Peters I plan to see her at the church on Christmas Eve. And I can see all the kids in the street playing with their brand new toys. And I can hear the choir singing downtown. Silent night is such a joyful noise. Coming home to see you for Christmas. I've been away too long. I'm gonna make it, I promise, singing my way back home. No, no,
Thank you, Charlie. Charlie Acorn leading off our great roster of entertainment here in the Daddy Show from Halifax, Moncton, and Sydney.
So much, yeah, there's so much to stay tuned for, so stay with us for that.
Lots of ways to help. We're going to be kicking off our auction, the live auction, in a few minutes. But how about the 50-50 draw? Have you heard about the Christmas Daddies 50-50?
It's the Christmas Daddies 50-50 draw. Help support local families in need, and you might take home half the jackpot. Get your tickets online at christmasdaddies.org. Ticket sales end at 4:30 today. The Christmas Daddies 50-50 draw.
We all know how 50-50s work, right? You get half, the kids get half. This is for our viewers in New Brunswick, not included. For Nova Scotia and PEI only. That's because of government regulation, by the way. Nothing against New Brunswick, and we're going to hope to get that fixed for the future. But here's the way it's going right at the moment. The jackpot, as you can see, $44,475. The only way to buy tickets, Maria, is online. Roxanne, I think they're $5 each, 3 for $10. And I can't read the fine print, but it's all on the screen. This is for Nova Scotia only. 75 tickets for $50, which is a great deal.
3 for 10 if you don't want to dig that deep.
That's right. And this is the Nova Scotia 50-50 draw only. So if you want to take part in Nova Scotia, this is what you're looking for, a piece of $44,475. Wow. And 5 hours to go till we sell.
Wouldn't it be nice
look
to
at
get
PEI
that
right at the
Christmas?
moment.
Yeah. And here's PEI, $1,545. That's the jackpot as it stands right now. And again, the prices are the same: 1 for $5, 3 for $10, 20 for $20, or 75 for $50. That's a pretty good deal.
It is. And again, half the money, of course, goes to the kids in the Maritimes. The other half goes to you, the lucky winner. So go online, christmasdaddies.org, and get your tickets now. Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. We regret that this is something we can't offer in New Brunswick just yet, but we're certainly hoping as time progresses that is something we'll be able to do maybe into the future.
Absolutely. Right now, speaking of New Brunswick, we need to check in with our friend Laura Brown.
You bet.
Welcome to Fredericton, and welcome to my home in Fredericton. Let me tell you, it's a little strange to be this dressed up inside my house. I have become very accustomed to sweatpants these days, but I did take them off just for this special occasion. And there's no better special occasion than Christmas Daddies, and I'm so excited to be back hosting this year. The list of performers is incredible, and these next two are no different. Katie Daigle is the 2019 second place finalist in the World Karaoke Championships in Tokyo. She has opened for Great Big Sea and Trooper, and she's performing today with her wife, also Katie Reich. They were performing Feliz Navidad.
We thought we'd play this tune for you because we enjoy it. I know that you're going to enjoy it as well, or at least I hope you do, and I know that you know the tune. Okay, so sing along while you're listening, and we want to wish everybody a very, very happy holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Whichever way you celebrate Christmas, just do it in the most happy way that you possibly can. Alrighty, you said flipper? Ready. Let's do it. on behalf of the two kids. Right, Flipper?
Right on.
Hi, my name is Wade Shaw. I am the store manager of the Walmart in Woodstock, New Brunswick. Growing up, either at my granny's house for Sunday supper or home with the family decorating the tree, the Christmas Daddies Telethon has always been a part of that holiday tradition. That's one reason I'm so proud to be a store manager here at Walmart, as we are given the chance to extend that tradition to my much larger family. This year, we are happy to present Christmas Daddies Telethon with a check for over $2,000. So in this very difficult year, from our family to yours, Merry Christmas and stay safe.
We are from Louisville Middle School in Moncton. We have done these fundraisers like pumpkin carving and selling candy canes, bottle drives, and theme days.
And we have raised $4,202.29
For Christmas Daddies!
Wow, some great donations to get us started here on the 57th Annual Christmas Daddies. And Maria, as we've said, you know, you're the most important part of the show, so
Yes.
please get on the phone and do your bit as well.
Sure are. I want to circle back to Louisville Middle School in Moncton. They've been fundraising for Christmas Daddies for close to 20 years, and they've raised over $60,000. How remarkable is it that this year they raised even more?
Wow.
Yeah, it really is outstanding in the middle of a pandemic. Now, later in the show, we're going to meet a student that's continued to fundraise on her very own after attending the school. She caught the bug, and she's happy to continue the tradition.
And Maria, there's nothing sweeter than children helping children, which we see every year here on the Christmas Daddies. So thanks to all those kids. One of the things we do here every year is run an online auction, and we also have a live auction. The online auction is on now at christmasdaddies.org. But here are the live auction items that we have for you again. Some of these are very familiar, beginning with the schooner. This is the 40th year for this schooner that was donated by the late Arthur Dalby and his wife Florence Dalby. I was talking to Wendy Thistle via email this week. She is their daughter. 40 years ago, she brought the schooner in and gave it to Dave Wright here at CJCH TV. It's been in the auction ever since, and you can bid on it now at 844-400-1964. Wherever you are in the Maritimes, we've got sweet treats from Ganongs, one for PEI, one for Nova Scotia, one from New Brunswick. Ganongs with a deluxe basket of premium chocolates, including a 17-pound pail of chicken bones.
Oh!
Yeah, you can make your own homemade liqueur with those, as many people are doing. 844-400-1964, one for PEI, one for Nova Scotia, one for New Brunswick. Sitting right beside me, we're going to sell the set, or at least parts of it. This is just what it appears to be. It is the hockey stick lawn chair. And the note says you can stay the blazes home in this Muskoka-style lawn chair, handmade with Nova Scotia white pine and recycled and authentic hockey sticks, including a few from the Halifax Mooseheads, donated by Bruce Monroe of the Bay Skate Shop in St. Margaret Centre, valued at $350, up for bids right now.
I know a lot of hockey fans that would love to have that on their deck.
And I like the idea of staying the blazes home. I wonder where we came up with that idea. The Navy Divers helmet is back in the auction this year. Our friends at Big League's Beverage Room in Cole Harbour have not been able to do their traditional fundraising, but we're very grateful for their years of dedication to Christmas Daddies. But the Navy Divers helmet, originally donated by the fleet back in 1985, has now raised more than $1 million for Christmas Daddies. Up for auction this year, 844-400-1964. The schooner, the plunger, and the diver's helmet, returning items each and every year. The plunger started, by the way, in 1983. It was the mystery item. It was in a little black box. At the end of the show, we pulled a curtain, and there it was, the plunger. And it's since raised many, many thousands of dollars for the Christmas Daddies show. 1-800-444, make that 1-844-400-1964. Look at the screen, don't listen to me when it comes to numbers. This is a really great item we have on the Daddies auction this year, Maria. The Merry Maids of Metro. It's a COVID cleaning package and gift basket. It includes cleaning services valued at $1,000.
Wow.
Including disinfection fogging with something called Vital Oxide, which is approved by Health Canada for killing COVID-19. You can use it in your home or your office. It's in the Halifax area only, includes a gift basket at $200, a bonus of $500 in gift cards, total value $1,500. It's from Sandra Watson of the Merry Maids of Metro. Behind you, look at the quilt made by the Quilting Grannies. Superb craftsmanship, made in the Maritimes, up for auction at 844-400-1964. I mentioned we're selling the set. That includes this beautiful tree, which is right behind us. The 7.5-foot tree, 650 lights, 72 glass ornaments in 6 different styles. This is beautiful. It's from Wheaton's. It's right behind us, and we're selling the set here on Christmas Daddies.
And it's even more beautiful in person. I can attest to that.
Absolutely. John John Deere lawn tractor once again from our pal Donnie Gallant at Donald Gallant Enterprises. It is a beautiful John Deere 19 horsepower engine, 42-inch edge mower deck, hydrostatic transmission. It's fully loaded from Donnie Gallant Enterprises. And I want to quickly mention the Sidco Fuels $2,500 value. This is year-round warmth from Sidco Fuels if you live in Cape Breton. You can also take $2,500 in cash if you're outside the local delivery area. We have 57 feet of subway also up for auction, and beautiful diamond hoop earrings from Inglis Jewelers. They're all on the website.
Any one of those would make an amazing gift this year if you can hack it.
Absolutely right.
All right, time to check in with our friends the Navy divers, who once again are back this year to help us out.
Well, normally this time of year, we'd be gearing up in Eastern Passage with dozens of Navy divers getting ready to run the streets of the HRM, all in support of Christmas Daddies. While the run isn't going ahead this year, the fundraising still is. The Navy divers have been raising money for months through their GoFundMe page, which you can log on to right now to help support maritime children to give them a Christmas that they deserve this holiday season. Lieutenant Commander Neville Lockyer, who is the commanding officer for Fleet Diving Unit Atlantic, is now going to tell us about what the divers do, how the pandemic has affected them, and how they're still raising money for Christmas Daddies.
I'd like to start by telling you about the diving unit a little bit. We're approximately 120 people, divers and support staff. We're trained in mine countermeasures, conventional and improvised explosive disposal. We have recompression chambers that we maintain and repair if necessary, along with the diving equipment. We've got a underwater engineering section that supports the fleet with routine and underwater maintenance and emergency repair. We also have the seabed intervention section, which uses autonomous and remotely operated vehicles to conduct underwater operations. And of course, there's always ever busy training department to train new divers and existing divers throughout their career. The pandemic has really affected this fundraising drive for Christmas Daddies. We've had, in previous years, we run through the streets of Dartmouth and Halifax, collecting donations from people along the way.
Nancy Reagan and Carl Pomeroy are out running with Her Majesty's Canadian Navy divers.
How are things going, guys? It's going pretty good. The run is very good.
And we've raised over $313,000 over the past 37 years. In our 38th year, we're challenged by COVID. And we had to come up with some interesting ways to move forward. Well, the team, standing to my left here, and others have come up with some pretty ingenious ideas. Like many, of course, we've had to go to virtual means. So we do have a GoFundMe page with the Navy Divers Run 50K. So I'd encourage anybody who's out there listening to please go to the GoFundMe page for the Navy Diver 50K run. Of course, we'd also like to thank our sponsors, companies that have major donations. John's Lunch.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
And Pleasant Street Diner and Aqualung. It has become a tradition. It started in 1983, and because we're so busy and scattered throughout the year doing our training and our operations, this is one of the few times in the year that we get together as a full family, and it really kicks off the Christmas spirit for us at the unit. What could be better than raising money for kids in need? It's a good feeling. It gets everyone together. It's a real morale booster, and that Christmas spirit is really starts with Christmas Daddies every year for us at the unit.
So we strongly encourage you to check out the Navy Divers GoFundMe page. Coming up a little bit later in the broadcast, we're going to show you a history of the Navy Divers, and we're still going to have that sing-along.
Yeah, we are. Wouldn't want to miss that, Amanda. Thanks very much. And we thank the divers and their families, all their supporters. Yes. Over the years, the Navy Diver Unit, the Navy Diving Unit, I should say, has raised tens of thousands of dollars and caused many hundreds of thousands to be raised through their donation of the Navy Diver's helmet.
Well, they've raised spirits, too. You know, seeing them on the road, it really does put you in the Christmas spirit, and it gives you hope. You know, people really do want to help people, and that's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Glad to have our old pal, well, should I emphasize older pal, Jimmy the janitor, joining us again for PEI. Jimmy.
Hey there, how's you going? It's Jimmy the janitor here at the Guild in Charlottetown. The phones are ringing, the money's coming in. Just want to make sure you honor your pledge, please. You can do it at any RBC bank in the Maritimes and in Cape Breton. You can even go to the credit union too. So make sure you get your pledge honored in the next couple of days. Thank you very much. Now we have a musical family. These two young ladies, Gabi and Annie, are sisters, and their daddy's Joey Kitson, so you can tell this is a musical family, boy. They have been singing together since they were little kids. Going to sing a great song here. This is called I'll Be Home for Christmas from the Kitsons.
Hi there, everyone. My name is Basil Stewart, the mayor of the great little city of Summerside. Pleased to be here on behalf of the citizens and city council to make a donation to Christmas Daddies. I understand this is your 57th year, and that's amazing, and raised over $33 million, I hear. So congratulations, and thank you to everybody involved, the people donating, and everybody, so many volunteers to put on a program like this. So we want to say thank you and congratulations. And the City of Summerside is pleased to be here to make a donation to the Christmas Daddies, sum of $250. And we certainly wish everybody all the best over Christmas. And this is a great cause the program is about. And we say thank you again to everybody, and we're pleased to support. Merry Christmas.
Same to you, Mayor Stewart. Thanks very much. Mayor Basil Stewart. For the city of Summerside, appreciate the donation. I also want to mention that our friend Jimmy the janitor, I was joking earlier about being an old pal, just had a very big birthday, Jimmy. I won't tell you how many.
Oh, okay.
I won't tell you how many birthdays, but I will say it starts with 7 and ends with 0. So, Jimmy, happy birthday, buddy.
Speaking of old pals, how about old foes?
Yeah. I was wondering when he was going to turn up.
We must.
He's like a bad penny, a bad loony, our old pal, Mr. Scrooge. Where are you, Mr. Scrooge?
Does he still believe?
Bob, what a year. Revenue is in the dumps. Business is terrible. No one shows up at the office. People are all staying away from me. That's not new in their eyes. If only I knew what they meant. On the positive side, they haven't called me about that telethon. 2020 was supposed to be the year that was. Now it's the year that wasn't. And where is Bob Cratchit? Why do I have to do all his work? Misery doesn't like company.
How did I know he was going to show up?
I know. We can't escape him. It's in his contract or something.
Well, I think so. The spirit of Christmas is what it is, and the spirit of Scrooge is a whole other matter. And you can disprove the spirit of Scrooge here by calling us at 844-400-1964 if you'd like to make a donation or you'd like to make a bid on our live auction items or on the online items as well.
Time to check in with another very familiar face here in the Maritimes. She's from Cape Breton, and well, she's got a personality bigger than the Maritimes. Bette McDonald, take it away.
Don't you just love Christmas Daddies? It gives us all an opportunity to wear our fancy Christmas hats. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we want to give a warm thank you to longtime sponsor Sidco Fuels, who've donated a very exciting auction item this year. Fuel for a year. Imagine. And we also want to give a warm thank you to Jeff Hutchison, who will literally give the coat off his back to help Christmas Daddies. So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome Andrew Doyle and Amy Baker. Take it away.
Love this time of year seems to bring us near. I wish Christmas every day. Something about those lights on that tree at night, feeling you, girl, next to me. The mistletoe, laugh like little children, making angels in the snow. together. They're gonna last us down, now and forever, forever and ever. Oh, it's Christmas. You know it's Christmas. It's our favorite time of the year. Yeah. Bells will be ringing, hearts are singing. Well, I'm glad it's Christmas time once again. Oh, it's Christmas, baby. Oh, it's Christmas. I'm glad it's Christmas time once again.
Terrific talent. A little bit of a flashback there, too, with Andrew Doyle and Amy Baker from the Cape Breton Christmas Daddies 2012, Katie.
Remarkable.
Yeah.
And they're amazing. And they're actually both individual artists, but they come together to do amazing duets for Christmas Daddies. Hard to believe that was that long ago.
And again, we point that out because they're not socially distanced.
Right.
They didn't have to be. We are, by the way,
Mhm.
7 feet, 2 meters between Katie Kelly and myself here. 2 sword lengths.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Katie. You're monitoring social media.
Yes, happy
Lots
to be
going
here.
on there today.
Yes, so much going on. So you can find Christmas Daddies on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're on all the different channels, and we're going to do something a little bit different this year. We want to connect with you. We want to bring your stories to the program this year, and what we're going to do is every hour, I'm going to ask a different question on social media, and I want you to answer it, and we're going to show some of those right here on Daddies. So the first question that I've posted, it's already up there. It's on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and it's, what do you do while you watch? I know so many people have traditions every single year when they watch Christmas Daddies. Some people decorate the tree at this time. Maybe they wrap presents. Maybe they bake cookies. We want to know what you do. So the first question is, what do you do while you are watching? Head online and answer that question for us. There's how you can find us, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Our handles are there. It's simple to do. And go answer the question, what do you do while you watch? Well, we know what we do.
Yeah.
We hang out in the studio.
We do.
And,
But in most of the Maritimes, today could be described as a perfect indoor decorating
so
day.
true, yeah.
You don't want to be outside hanging the lights today,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
maybe, trim the tree and so on. By the way, Todd Gates Plumbing has issued a challenge to all of the plumbing companies in the Maritimes to bid on the Christmas Daddies plunger, and Todd Gates opened the bidding at $400. And just like that, we've heard from Master Group HVAC with a bid of $500.
Nice.
So the challenge is down from Todd Gates and already answered by Master Group HVAC with a $500 bid. Make all of your bids now and all your pledges at 844-400-1964.
Excellent. Okay, so should we get back to some music?
We should.
Okay, next up, it's our very own Suzette Béliveau from CTV Atlantic, and she is going to be jamming out to Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dance and merrily old-fashioned way. Sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Suzette.
Isn't she amazing?
She is.
Yeah, it's not a telethon now without Suzette. We need her in here every year.
Yes, we do.
And by the way, I do want to plug some of the music that's coming up because there are so many reasons to stay with us. We've got Neon Dreams, Lenny Gallant, Brett Kissel, Matt Anderson, Matt Mays, George Canyon, the Nova Scotia Mass Choir, Gary Beals, Lenny Gallant, oh, I think I mentioned Lenny Gallant, Joel Plaskett, Dave Gunning, Miles Goodwin, and Michaela Lynn. And that's not even the entire listing.
That's pretty impressive.
All the A-listers. All
Absolutely,
the Maritime
and lots of
A-listers, yeah.
talent from past programs as well, and lots of highlights and flashbacks from some of the 57 years that this program's been on the air, but only because you keep calling, which you are doing, and we thank you very much for calling us at 844-400-1964. It is a kind of good stormy day.
Yes.
Stay inside, turn up the TV, put up the tree, have a soda.
Make some cookies.
Make some cookies.
Wrap some presents, maybe.
And make some donations, just like these great folks.
On behalf of the sisters and brothers of the Halifax Shipyard, we would like to present a check for $5,000 in memory of Billy Murphy.
Hi, this year for Christmas Daddies, we're doing things remote. We're here at Tanner's and Var Depot, which is a great partner of the Friends of Bill Murphy. Bill Murphy started a project about 40 years ago collecting the nickel bottles and cans at the Halifax Shipyard and bringing them here to the Tanner family and cashing them in. And all the money goes to Christmas Daddies. This year, there's also been some participation from the union, Unifor, Marine Workers, Local Federation 1, staff and management at the Irving Shipyard here in Halifax, which everybody's been great partners and lots of help. This year, collectively, we've been able to raise $7,025.54, all in the name of Friends of Bill Murphy. Thank you, everybody, for your participation.
That's truly amazing. Truly amazing. $7,000 in memory of Bill Murphy from the people, the men and women of the Halifax Shipyard. We thank them very much, longtime supporters, as was Bill. I also want to acknowledge our friends, the Hiltz family in Canning, Nova Scotia. They have donated to Christmas Daddies in loving memory of Rosemary Hiltz of Chester, Nova Scotia. This, Maria, is a donation on behalf of the family in the memory of Rosemary Hiltz. $3,000 from the Hiltz family in Canning. And look, we thank you so very, very much on behalf of all of us here and all of the children, of course, to the Hiltz family. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate it. I want to tell you now about a challenge. The Rotary Club of Middleton is pleased and proud to donate $500 to this year's telethon. And they are issuing an invitation to all other service clubs in the Maritimes to make a donation. So there you go. You've been called out.
Well, you can only imagine, too, if every service club in the Maritimes were to make a donation, that the total would get perhaps larger than ever. And I just want to mention once again that Bill Murphy was instrumental in raising money at the Halifax Shipyard. He did it for 37 years. We saw him here on the Christmas Daddies Telethon for many, many years, and he's still remembered there by all of his friends and colleagues as very much an unsung hero. He didn't really ever want any attention to himself, but we certainly now appreciate all that he has done. And we want to acknowledge the great support that he had from the whole community, Maria. That would include the Irving Shipyard, Tanner's Recycling, local restaurants, his family and friends. And, you know, Bill in his lifetime raised more than $100,000
Wow.
for Christmas Daddies.
What a legacy.
Because he believed, as we do, that every child needs comfort and joy. So, Bill, God rest you.
God rest your soul for sure. Toll free 1-844-400-1964. That's the number. Of course, you can go online as well to christmasdaddies.org and make a donation there. PayPal also an option this year, and e-transfers. We've really tried to make it as simple as possible.
Two things you could do for us today. One, make a call or go online. The other thing you could do is let somebody know that the show is on the air, because many people may have assumed that there wouldn't be a Christmas Daddies because of COVID, but Christmas Daddies is on the air and available wherever you are, streaming as well. So let your friends and family know the Christmas Daddies show is here on the air.
Excellent. All right, where are we headed next? Do we have Rutledge? I'm not really sure what that is, Merv. Lennon Rutledge. We're going to check in with Lennon Rutledge now.
The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared in the soul.
All right, welcome back to Moncton. Our next group is called Engage. Carla Bonnell, Debbie Roy, and Rick Bartlett. Debbie and Carla are Country Music Wall of Fame inductees in Minto, New Brunswick, currently working on Carla's new album, and recorded themselves from their performing bubble in Clark's Corner. The song is called Voices of the Children, written by Debbie Roy.
I can hear the children's voices from the mountain close to the sky. Songs of joy they are bringing, peace on earth, all their voices rise. Children know what we've forgotten.
Nicely done.
Great, beautiful song. Time now to tell you a little bit about the Christmas Daddies calendar, because if you don't know, it is available right now for 2021. All of the drawings in the calendar are from Maritime children, and they all are at Giant. They also have like Giant Tiger coupons in them, as if you needed the added incentive. They're $10 each, and of course they'll bring comfort and joy to less fortunate kids in the Maritimes around Christmas time. So if you need a calendar for 2021, I highly recommend it. It's a really big format too.
Right.
They're great for keeping your special events intact.
And another way to help with a calendar, 50/50 ticket available online. Also, our auction items, the online auction and the live auction items as well. We've got lots of great entertainment, including our next performer, who's Amanda Riley, Maria. And some of her career highlights to this point include a couple of Nashville-recorded albums. She's played at the Cavendish Beach Music Festival, of course, which is a very, very big accolade. And she's opened for a lot of great Canadian artists, too, including Dean Brody and Brett Kissel. She's accompanied in this performance by her husband, Scott, on guitar. By the way, proud mama and dada to two little girls, Faith and Lainey. Great pleasure to welcome to the Christmas Daddies, Amanda Riley. Here she is.
Old toy trains, little toy tracks, little boys' toys coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little one, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Close your eyes, listen to the skies. All is calm, all is well, soon you'll hear Kris Kringle and his jingle bells, singing old toy trains, little toy tracks, little boys' toys, coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little one, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Close your eyes, listen to the skies. All is calm, all is well, soon you'll hear Kris Kringle and his jingle bells, singing old toy trains, little toy tracks, little boys' toys, coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little one, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Little one, don't you think it's time you were in bed?
Hi, Alan McClellan here at Bernice McNaughton High School in Moncton. Now, some of you may remember for many years, we broadcast the New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island portion of the Christmas Daddies Telethon live from this school. Now, back in 1988, that's 32 years ago, our celebrity guest host was someone I considered a true gentleman, a genuinely friendly, down-to-earth person, despite his notoriety. And his willingness to do anything we asked of him during that telethon made it one of our most successful ever, and my favorite.
On my immediate left, of course, a man who needs very little introduction. As I said at the opening of the program, billed as one of the most recognized and respected journalists in Canada, the CTV News anchorman, Lloyd Robertson. Lloyd?
Thank you, Alan.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here and be back to do Christmas Daddies again, because I've done it now in Sydney a couple of times, in Halifax once. This is my first time in Moncton, and I know that this telethon means a lot to the people of the Maritimes. And you can tell from the people turning out here, the response of the crowds, and the number of talent that you have on the program, that it does mean a lot. And we're going to raise a lot of money today.
We hope so. Thanks very much, Lloyd.
Merry Christmas, my friends. Joyeux Noël, mes amis. My name is Major James Anderson from the Salvation Army. In the midst of worry, loss, challenge, and emotional upheaval, thank you for sharing Christmas hope, joy, and peace through your generous support of the Christmas Daddies 2020. Thank you for changing the life of a child one gift at a time. Joyeux Noël and Merry Christmas to all.
And Merry Christmas to you, Major, and everybody at the Salvation Army. The Army, of course, is our partners in distributing all of the gifts and all of the important toys and items that we're able to provide children at Christmas time through your donations. And by the way, it was great to see Alan McClellan,
yes,
longtime Daddies host in New Brunswick with Lloyd. And Lloyd has always been a Christmas Daddies fan. Anytime I speak with him, which is periodically, he's always asking about the Maritimes and about Christmas Daddies.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Yeah, what a voice. As soon as you hear his voice, yeah, it's undeniable.
Lloyd has a voice that could rumble a room.
It really could.
Possible.
All right, speaking of rumbling a room, it's time for more music. The Green Reflectors, take it away.
The Green Reflectors. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. This is the 57th Annual Christmas Daddy Show, live on CTV, the Maritimes. You just never know what you're going to see on this show, including the Green Reflectors. We got to get Katie Kelly on the case, find out more about that great group. All right, let's see how things are going after the first hour of the 57th Annual Christmas Daddies Telethon. Again, this is about raising as much money as we possibly can here on this first Saturday in December for kids in the Maritime provinces. So here is how we're doing so far. First of all, from outside the Maritimes, we now have pledges totaling $2,285. So thank you wherever you're watching in the rest of Canada. Our total from Prince Edward Island right at the moment is at $800. Prince Edward Island, thank you very much. Great to hear from you so far. The total coming in from New Brunswick as of now is $10,112.29. New Brunswick, thank you very much. The Cape Breton total right now, just at 12 noon, stands at $6,644. Cape Breton, thank you very much. And now our Mainland Nova Scotia total here at 12 noon stands at $42,306.20 for a grand total of, there it is, $62,147.49. Thank you very much. And thank you to our sponsors, too.
The 57th Annual Christmas Daddies Telethon is proudly produced by CTV Atlantic employees with assistance from our corporate community. Thanks to Bell Alliant employees for their support. Our website developer is Nicom IT Solutions. Our thanks to Subway for providing subs and refreshments for our volunteers. Storage was provided by Maritime Moving and Storage. In Cape Breton, office space and technical support supplied by Nova Stream. Set decoration was provided by Celebrations Event Planning. Lakewind Sound Studios provided professional recording services. Technical assistance in Charlottetown was provided by Nova Media Production Services, when experience counts. Set decoration was provided by Damian Morris Designs of Brackley, PEI. Christmas Daddies would not be possible without CTV's generous donation of airtime, facilities, and support to the telethon all year round.